Welcome to Broadview Stadium in Buffalo. It's the Western Michigan Broncos and the Buffalo Bulls. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with Coach Taylor pregame. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under Coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Bulls offense will get first crack at it today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the back from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, and I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Turning it on! Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air, it's right. Caught on the left side by Wilson. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Bulls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Shelton. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Left side, it's Andrews. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. On the ground, it's Shelton. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Broncos offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And now we take a look at Jalen Buckley. He has become a key piece of this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future, it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I'll tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the counter. Drag down.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
It's a nice job by the receiver working past the sticks. Looked like it was going to be a first down by the offense, but how about the physical play knocking that ball loose?
And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. From the gun, running back on the move. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Moves the pocket, it's right. Got it behind the line, it's Shelton. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Rush right in his face. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down to the air. He's going for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Got his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Could not make his way to the corner. Just barely picked up a yard, but that last completion, it's 2nd and 9. Sends it back in motion. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Broncos come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he wants it all. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Quick give. It's Shelton. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. To the air, it's right. Makes the grab on the left. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Between the hashes, it's Andrews. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. So first down here as they go back to work. We've reached the break. Buffalo has the lead as we get a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Bulls have their offense in high gear. Straight ahead, it's Shelton. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Birch. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. Smashes through the tackle. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the Bulls trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. From the gun, looking for a man. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Bulls! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Lowry. Look out! He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Yeah, and this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Smashes through the tackle. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. This time they'll throw it. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Throws toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
That play had 6 written all over it, but he...
And hold on just a minute. They have decided to take the points here. Thought they might go for it on 4th and short. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Sells the run, looking to pass. Finds the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. He breaks a tackle. He's past the marker. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Selling the fake. Caught in the backfield at screen. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. The unproductive 1st down completion now brings up 2nd and long. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Sets his feet, it's Lowry. Release to the back. Out wide right, it's Buckley. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. The Broncos, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Out wide left, it's Brooks. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He's looking to pass. got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A third down stop. Now to see what they do on fourth down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll close the gap to 14.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. From the gun, it's Shelton. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Looking for a productive play on first down. Follows his blocks. It's Birch. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Snap in the shotgun. Turns it upfield. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Turns into the pile. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Keeps it. Nice move to pick up yardage. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Sets his feet. It's Lowry. Unloads it downfield. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. He's inside the 40.
What an amazing play by the defense. Not only do you get the interception, but you completely flip the field. And how about the open field running by that guy once he made the pick?
And he got 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He'll try to do it himself. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Left side is Fletcher. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. And the Broncos will hustle to the line. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our whip around with Florida, taking on the number 15 team, the Missouri Tigers. And it's the Gators in front right now as they look to get back over 500. And this is kind of the point in the season where you find out who you are. Week 5, a crossroads. Can this group find the right path? Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now back to your game in Buffalo. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half.
Just about set to get this second half underway. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, just nothing happening that time for the QB, right? RPO keeps it. He's trying to throw, nobody there. He tries to buy time, getting out to his right-hand side, but the defense took everything away and just forced the quarterback to have to eat the football.
And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On play action. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. In the red area, it's Buckley. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, gonna throw it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Under pressure. Blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on third down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll close the gap to 14.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
You know, this defense knew the offense was going to try to take shots vertically down the field and do it in a variety of ways. That time, they were able to defend the corner route and swat the ball down.
They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line, pick up a 4. Now the defense will try to rise up on third and short from the 21. Moving to his left, trying to escape and get it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Running inside, it's Shelton. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Right back to the well. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. And the Bulls look to keep this drive humming. They think there's room to run to the right here.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Makes the grab. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Tells the run, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. He's going to let it go. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Western Michigan ready to get things going right now on offense. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it down the right side. Here he goes. Inside the touchdown Broncos. Rolled his way into the end zone.
And I love the play call. Oftentimes offensively, you like to throw the football deep down in your...
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And now this offense will take the field again. The run inside. It's Shelton. He's got the first down. He's now up to 95 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. To the ground, he's got it again. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. On the run, it's Birch. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Just smothered on the play.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long coming up. Looking to pass. It's right. Move to his right. He's going to take off. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Needs it. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Illegal blocking.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Play action on first down. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. Oh, pressure's coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. A little midweek action to keep you going. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. designed run for the quarterback. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Uncorks it. And the third down pass is knocked away by the D. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! And they get a little closer here late in the game.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within one possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
So the Buffalo offense ready to go on the attack. On the run, it's Shelton. They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Wright. They'll run the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Right side, it's Andrews. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Hits inside, it's Shelton. Breaks into the open. He now has 108 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And the Bulls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. With the draw, it's Burgess. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quick give. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Handoff again. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Back to throw, it's Wright. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. This is a big moment for this offense. You keep the ball this long, you have to finish the deal. 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Wants to throw on first. They're all over him. hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And imagine the defense in this scenario, right? You're up by one possession. You need to get to the quarterback. You've got to affect him. You're going to blitz or you're going to try to win one-on-one up front. They did it that time, hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Second down, going to throw it. Out wide left, it's Buckley. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. It'll be third and short from their own 33. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quarterback keeps it. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tells the play fake, lost the throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And this defense has an opportunity to close this one out, right? Like, it's in the fourth quarter, you got the lead, a few more stops, and it's dub time. So pinning your ears back, rushing the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable is definitely job number one.
Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. And the Broncos are rolling down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Buckley. Nowhere to go on that one. That'll bring up second and 10. Dropping back, it's Lowry. Fires to the wideout. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Quick give. It's Shelton. He's past the sticks. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. And the Bulls with the first and 10. Powers through the defender. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.